Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Don Sobey, and I'm here representing the volunteer organization Friends of Charlotte Performing Arts Center. Welcome to one of the 213 days of usage for the Charlotte Performing Arts Center this year. We have 150 days of school use, 49 days of community usage, 8 Arts for Youth performances for over 5,000 elementary school students in Eaton County, and 10 days for summer musical theater camp. That's a total of 213 days. On average, 42,000 guests attend performances each season. And since we opened in October 2004, approximately 250,000 people have attended programs in this great place. Thank you for supporting the performing arts in Charlotte. And now, on with the program.
When my family comes to see performances here, every time they walk in, right through that door with all the glass windows and the beautiful architecture, they always get blown away by our wonderful facilities we have here. You know, you walk through the halls, it's homey. The performing arts, they bring out the fun in life. I've been in this facility since I was in 6th grade, the very first year that the Performing Arts Center opened up. It's just indescribable to think of what opportunities I have received by being in this facility that others may not have. It's funny when you come into Band Festival and you just watch all the families pile in and they're just, wow, look at this facility. It's amazing to think that we have these opportunities here in this facility that no other school has.
On stage is your hometown Charlotte High School Symphony Band with the direction of Mr. Jerry Rose.
Charlotte bands are truly one of the premier programs, and they continue to be one of the premier band programs. If you look at the scores that they got today, their tradition continues with straight ones. All 4 bands, the middle school bands and the high school bands, and that's very impressive to see that. The facilities definitely help the bands to perform better when you're on your home court, and it is that good a facility that helps.
As someone who has a long history in working in the theater in a very small town, much like Charlotte, walking into the Charlotte Performing Arts Center was surreal. And it was it was like an addiction started, and it was how do I get back into this, and how can I go beyond teaching art and get to work with the kids, you know, in theater or music or whatever performing art it happened to be. I wanted that. And magically that's what happened. I mean, it started with art club and set painting, and then it moved on to, you know, helping backstage with stage crew and technical theater aspects, and then eventually I got to direct and watch these kids who by day might be rather introverted and quiet and, you know, just kind of gradually, you know, get kind of auditioned because they were curious, and then because everyone got cast, they could kind of get their feet wet and see what it was all about, and then over the years keep coming back and just blossom into these amazing actors and performers, and just watch them grow. And the transformation that happens when you go from reading a script to learning the blocking to eventually, you know, taking the stage with a live audience it's amazing. And as a performer, I know that, but to watch my students do it, it was even more special, I think, than my time on stage as an actor. And just the process and getting to share that with them has been very special, and something that I don't ever want to stop doing, because it's part of my job. It's part of what I love about the Performing Arts Center and my role.
And my Lord, he said unto me, do you like my guidance so free? You may live in this garden if you keep the people free. And I'll return in the cool of the day.
We pulled up today and walked in, and I thought, what a wonderful thing for these kids to grow up with. A theater that feels this good and that has so much potential for everything from big stage productions to lectures to student body meetings. It's fantastic because, you know, I remember finding my own tribe. I wanted my sense of community, and I was with the musicians. I remember this moment where I was in school band when the piece that we were working on changed from noise to an actual piece of music. It was like this, it began to emerge out of the fog. And the excitement that we had, and the sense of like being able to do more together than we could each do it individually. That was an incredible feeling. And also looking across the room at somebody that I didn't know, that I didn't have anything in common with, but we were doing this thing together. It connected us in a different way. And I just think it's so important. It's so important for kids to be fed on both sides of their brains. I mean, I'm telling you, man, this is so unusual. There are a lot of school systems that are fighting to keep the arts alive in any way in their schools. So seeing this is just a joy. It's just a joy. So.
In the cool of the day, yes, he walks in his garden. In the cool